this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt.
Why do you have to play it again? Why do you have to play it again? That one scene is the one that I asked not to see again. That's crazy.
This frog deliberately breaks its own bones. But why? Well, you see, this is a hairy frog.
Who can relate?
On the west coast of Africa, and the reason it hits a brutality on itself, ironically enough, is self-defense. You see, these guys are small, coming in at an incredibly respectable 3 to 5 inches, and tipping the scales at only 150 grams, which is a problem, because they also inhabit the ecological equivalent of a fucking FromSoft game. Africa is one of the only places in the world that give Australia a run for its money, with Mr. Frog here having to avoid birds, snakes, and rats.
What was that bird?
Now, in order to avoid
what
this
was that?
Most frogs either run a high-level stealth build or dress up like a fucking highlighter and cover themselves in everyone's favourite liquid.
That's 3 inches longer than my frog. Soggy owl? He was interesting.
But the hairy frog has read one too many X-Men comics, because this thing actually has another name. The fucking Wolverine frog. Because these little guys have claws, but not traditional claws like a cat's, which are made of keratin and freely extend and retract without an issue. No, instead, the finger bones on a hairy frog's hind legs are held in place by a small bone at the tip of their fingers.
What do you mean always knew you was a dude with a below average frog? 3 to 5? First off, I'm a lady, okay? I'm feminine. And B, if I did have a frog, 3 to 5, why am I arguing? We're gonna keep going.
And when threatened, they snap the longer bone off the tip and through their fucking skin. And then, new weapon acquired, they employ the London self-defense strategy.
Oh my god. That's why he's called the Wolverine frog. Let's look at the comment section. Guess what the top comment is? You heard it, gentlemen. 3 to 5 inches is respectable. To defend myself, I break bones. Your enemy's bones, right? Right? Beautiful.
Is one of the oldest creatures on the planet.
Who's that Pokemon?
We got a boomer! Introducing the horseshoe crab, found under the sea in the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. And when I said old, I didn't mean individually. These little guys disconnect from the server at around age 40. And as far as their actual lives go, they're kind of boring. They're bottom feeders with zero offensive capability, and the only reason they have a tail is that without it, they would die if you flipped them onto their backs. No, when I say old, I mean as a species, because these things are living fossils that have been running the exact same basic ass build, completely unchanged, for millions of years. How many millions? Well, here is a list of events that this little guy's family tree has lived through. The fall of Rome, the evolution of humankind.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
The Ice Age, God tossing a rock at the big ass lizards.
Lizard.
Hell, this little fucker watched the first fish crawl onto land and was underwater when the first tree spawned. But I think the best way I can put this into perspective is that not unlike the way the Earth orbits the Sun orbits the Milky Way. Now, this process takes around 225 million years to complete. The horseshoe crab has done it twice!
That's crazy. It's older than you.
This seal is such a menace that he routinely gets the cops called on him.
Introducing our protagonist, Neil the Seal, a 600 kilo absolute unit of a southern elephant seal from my home state of Tasmania in the land down under, who is known for, above all else, being an absolute fucking menace to polite society. But despite his crimes, we all still truly love him. But what are his crimes? Well, see, he seems to just fucking hate traffic cones and road safety in general. Has regularly been caught trespassing, and then once he has been caught trespassing, belligerently screaming at locals because they won't give him his fucking fish, and has been known to just block roads by plopping his fat ass down directly in the middle of them. However, hands down, the funniest shit
He's a donkey. Where's my treats?
he has ever done was just straight stopping this random lady from going to work. I shit you not. This motherfucker crawled out of the ocean, up the beach, crossed the road, absolutely fucking bodied this woman's poor letterbox, and then proceeded to plant himself directly in front of her fucking car. She was then unable to go to work because this half-ton beefcake was camping her driveway for so damn long. Local news had time to drive out to her house and cover the fucking story. This is a lot of menace for a single seal to cause. But the funniest
He's so cute.
old mate isn't even fully grown. He's like 5 years old. If you think he can fuck things up now, wait until he's nearly 2 solid-ass tons of and takes issue with the wall of your house. I do not think that seal damage is covered on my fucking insurance plan, dude.
He's a baby. He was such a little guy.
This is Australia's most common snake, and that's quite a problem, because it's also one of the world's deadliest. Introducing the eastern brown snake, native to quite literally every state in the land down under. And unluckily for us, this asshole has earned himself a silver medal in the Note Rope Olympics venom category, coming in second place for the most venomous snake in the world.
He was a little guy.
Noting that third and first place are unsurprisingly also both held by Australian snakes, because God hates us. However, unlike first and third, the toxic middle child here is a far larger problem, because politely, he's a cunt. The eastern brown is one of the most territorial species of snake in the world, which is a scientific way of saying they operate on the US home defense philosophy. If you dare put a pinky toe onto this guy's property, he will bite your ass, injecting you with a hemotoxin that can send you to heaven via blood clot in under 30 minutes if left untreated.
Whoa.
But hey, stay off his property and he'll leave you alone. Right? Yeah.
Right?
One problem. His property is your property.
I'm playing
That's right. The eastern brown doesn't live out in the middle of nowhere like his slightly more deadly cousin. This fucker is so at home in the suburbs, he drives a f***ing Prius. You can find this burnt piece of spaghetti literally
Burnt piece
anywhere.
of spaghetti.
Go to put your shoes on, he's turned them into a 2-bedroom home.
No.
Work? Yeah, unfortunately, that's his car now. Get to work on the job site? What do you know? He f***ing works here too. Try to take a shower after a long day at work?
Nope.
F*** off. He's moisturising.
He's moisturizing.
In the comfort of your own home without running the risk of the dunny being occupied.
Okay, that one would kill me. There's something so gross about seeing like a snake, like a giant snake, but not being able to see its head. I don't know what it is. Freaks me out. Just like knowing it's just hiding somewhere. I have a fun story after this short.
These bastards are
true. Kill me anyway.
omnipresent that out of the 200 species of snake in the country, this ginormous asshole makes up 60% of snake bites. What a cunt.
Ew, I'd have to play it again. Why do you have to play it again? That one scene is the one that I asked not to see again. That's crazy. So, a fun story. Okay, not so fun story. My mom was driving down the road one time. So we went a while without having a garage, and like we had to park like under trees, basically in the wild, basically in the forest. And my mom got in the car one time, started driving, and all of a sudden, she sees movement on the dashboard and she looks closer and there's a giant snake that was on the dashboard. She didn't even notice it and started sliding down into the back of the dashboard. And she... the car accidentally set fire to itself that day. She does not like snakes.
There is a competition in America where they vote on the fattest bear. That's right, lads. Fuck the Super Bowl. I'm about to introduce you to the most important American sporting event of the year, Fat Bear.
Fat Bear Week. There's the eyes again.
Hosted by the Katmai National Park and Preserve in Alaska every year from the 23rd to the 30th of September, the public watches as Winnie and Paddington fight it out to see who is the most absolute of units. And this year's highest calorie Kumamane has been crowned. But before that, how does Fat Bear Week work? Simple. See, the event is held in the lead up to hibernation season, while all of these bears are at the peak of their bulk. Now, while it's running, the park allows the public to view live stream footage from all of the trail cams. These cameras capture all the park's brown bears, allowing us to observe Freddy's fat-ass cousins like we just got a job at f***ing Fazbear Entertainment.
A game I will never play.
On camera is
never play.
And occasionally a name. We, the people, then vote on the contestants day by day, pitting them against one another in a fucking single elimination tournament bracket, determining with our votes which bear most closely resembles a pyro commission until one bear is crowned the victor.
The chunkiest.
This is just some
The big bears.
no, over the years, there has been fucking voter fraud, a manhunt for a missing hiker, and one year, the trail cams caught one contestant beating to death and eating another bear.
Oh my gosh.
To answer the question you've all been waiting for,
Competition's intense that year.
the winner of the 2025 Fat Bear Week is 32 Chunk, winning with a broken jaw. They named that f***er after the render distance you need to load in his entire body at once.
Alright, that was fun. I've never seen his content before, and I like it. It was stressful. Very stressful.